Anyone can run in a city election with an equal shot at winning, right? Think again. More than any other level of government, municipal politics is the toughest to crack because candidates aren't part of parties. They're on their own. Unless you have a powerful endorsement, think John Tory backing then newcomer planner Brad Bradford in 2018. That's the kind of support you have to get, or good luck. More often than not, the incumbent, the person running for re-election, is the one who wins. In 2014, for example, 84% of the seats went to incumbents. Only 7 of 44 seats at the time went to newcomers. And in all but one of those, it was because the sitting councillor wasn't running again. In 2018, a council slashed in half saw the power of incumbency challenging itself. 13 incumbents were tossed from office, but that was because 11 of them were duking it out against each other. That's when things get really spicy, because nothing threatens an incumbent like another incumbent. So why is incumbency so powerful? First, it can deter challengers. Take this election, for example. In most wards with an incumbent running, there's only a few challengers. In wards that are open, so no incumbent is running, there's an average of 10 or 11 candidates. At its simplest, incumbency is powerful because people vote for who they know. As a reporter covering elections for years, the most common answer I get when asking voters about their intentions, he or she is the only one I've ever heard of. Plus, the rest of the establishment typically knows the incumbent. Councillors have had years to get to know their constituency. They speak with residents and business owners constantly, and they have time to develop relationships with members of parliament and provincial parliament. And with how few people actually vote in municipal elections, they're cooking up a recipe for success. Newbies also face financial crunches. Raising funds is hard without name recognition. Some say a potential fix could be having municipal political parties like there are in Vancouver and Montreal. Parties have the resources to recruit good candidates and run good campaigns. But people who are against that say bringing partisan politics into city council would be more divisive and make it even harder to get things done. Some have suggested term limits would be helpful in creating a more representative city council. Currently, they don't exist. But keeping councillors to 2 terms, 8 years, would lead to more fresh voices. The big problem with that, the politicians who benefit from this system are the ones in charge of making changes. So why does it even matter? The triumph of incumbents makes electing new talent increasingly improbable, so that incumbent advantage leads to a real disadvantage for city democracy, a frustrating lack of diversity of thought, identity, and background. And if all of this is turning people off politics, can you even blame them?